Hello everyone, this is Pathway to Tech. What's new in Android 14? As with almost everything else discussed at Google I/O this year, Android 14 has a big focus on AI functionality. The other area of focus is around large screen devices such as tablets and foldable. Since Google just announced its Pixel Fold and Pixel Tablet, the focus on big screen devices shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. Here are some of the biggest changes that have been announced for Android 14. Magic Compose. Magic Compose is a new feature coming to Messages by Google. It uses generative AI to suggest responses based on the context of your conversation. It can also alter your message to be written in a different style and even make your messages more concise and professional. Google's demo at I/O showed messages being altered to sound more excited, more relaxed, and even converted into Shakespearean style. Oh, most wondrous spectacle! Magic Compose will be rolling out in beta this summer. New lock screen options. Android 14 will allow for much more lock screen customization than before, with a plethora of new clock styles to choose from and the ability to add new custom shortcuts to the display. There are some pretty striking styles to choose from and, of course, they're all perfectly matched to your system color palette thanks to Material You. Speaking of which, a new monochrome theme has been added if you could do without so much color, too. Cinematic Wallpapers. The new Cinematic Wallpaper feature allows you to turn any photo into a 3D image with motion effects that react to the movement of your device. It's a bit like Facebook's 3D photos, but Google's effect promises to be all the more convincing thanks to on-device machine learning technology. Plus it's your wallpaper this time around, so you'll get to see it all the time. Emoji Wallpapers. Another new wallpaper option allows you to create a mosaic of your favorite emojis, which can then be scaled and color matched to the rest of your theme. The end result is surprisingly tasteful, and the in-depth customization means that your options are almost endless. AI-generated wallpapers. If you can't find the right image to use as your wallpaper, why not generate an entirely new image? Android 14 includes a new option for AI Wallpaper Generation, using an AI image model that works a lot like DALL-E 2 or Stable Diffusion. If you're struggling for ideas, Google has implemented yet another AI model for prompt suggestions, so you'll always have inspiration for your next AI creation. Tablet and foldable features. Google has been putting a lot of work into trying to make the Android experience as good on larger screen devices as it is on a smartphone. At I/O it announced that 50 Google apps have been updated to make use of large displays, and it has been working with third parties to ensure their apps are optimized too. Peloton, Calm and Candy Crush Soda Saga were all mentioned as newly redesigned apps. In addition, features like the new taskbar, two-panel notification shade and a split keyboard make two-handed use easier than ever. Many of these features are already live in Android 13, but we're expecting further refinement in Android 14. The developer notes say we can expect new window size classes, sliding pane layout, activity embedding in box with constraints. Lossless USB audio. A feature that hasn't been shouted about too much, but is pretty exciting, in our opinion, is support for lossless USB audio. This means that Android 14 can offer audiophile-grade experiences over USB wired headphones. Font accessibility. Non-linear font scaling up to 200% has been added to provide low-vision users with additional accessibility options. The system applies a non-linear scaling curve to prevent large text elements from scaling too large. Internationalization. Android 14 has expanded on the per-app language features that were introduced in Android 13 with additional capabilities. This includes the ability to set regional preferences and have them reflected within specific apps automatically. Grammatical Inflection API. The Grammatical Inflection API allows for easier support of users who speak languages where, according to Google, grammatical gender changes the sentence based on the person being addressed. This provides a more personalized and natural-sounding user experience for those languages. Thanks for tuning in and remember to subscribe to my channel.